It's a lot like a kunai, but instead of having like a leaf shape at the end, it's just a fork. It's just two pieces. It's meant to drill holes. But you sure could fight with it like a kunai. You'd carry it like a kunai. It would sure throw like a kunai. But at one point it's going to have to be sharp. Now it's about scrounging through the steel pile to find the right piece of steel. I found one piece of steel, and I'm very happy with it, because that's the same as what the Kanebo's nails and the sai. I really like that steel. So I'm hoping to find one more like that. But I didn't know this one existed, so the likelihood of finding another one is probably going to be small. Okay, let's find it. I'm incredibly lucky, because I've been here for only a moment, and I see this curvature. And that curvature, that's another one of that bits of steel. It's smaller than the other one, but I really don't care. It's the steel that I wanted. And those things have already become something. Okay, let's get to work. Tsubo Giri. I've seen these in books so many times. And not that I'm overlooking them, but I've overlooked them for many years. But they're so much like kunai. I really like this steel. So first things first for these steels. Yeah, we'll count that as English. I'm gonna straighten those off. And then, it's either gonna do let's do the rings first. Now, a majority, no, they're always a little bit different. These are specifically different. A lot of the rings that you'll see on kunai are rounded and then they're rounded and then they're rounded to make the ring. Tsubo Giri, for the most part, I've only ever seen they're flattened. So this will be, so in the end, maybe 3/4 of an inch by an 3/16 of an inch, and then it's rounded. And I think that's specifically to get more of a bite on we'll pretend this is a piece of wood for a moment, and that would slide into that top portion of the ring so you could get that, is it torsion? But you can get strength on now spinning this around because you're just going to be slowly cutting out a piece of wood. And I'm so happy I have this steel left. So this is the full screen Tsubo Giri, and this will be the horizontal Tsubo Giri until I mix them up. First things first, burn your fingers. This is gonna take some time to come to temperature. this doesn't hold it. We are waiting for the forge to get up to temperature, and then heat treat begins. Can you see? There we go. Tsubo Giri. Giri. No, I don't want to jump to conclusions. I haven't looked up the kanji for this yet. I can guess all I want right now. I'm still waiting for this to get hot. But not too hot. We just got to take it up to magnetic. And then we're putting into oil, and then it will go upstairs for its actual, leave that there, for its actual temper. So I can make sure it's just perfect. That is empty. And it's much warmer, much brighter in here than normal for heat treat. Ooh, why would I think I can touch that? So you're just gonna burn yourself. Yep. Okay. We're back at orange. And then this will go to be tempered. Looks good. We're back from the forge. They've been heat treated. Now they need to be tempered, but I need to be able to watch the temper enter into these tines. So I need to create a little shiny spot. So I'm just going to use maybe complete sentences. I still haven't looked up the kanji. This is a boring tool. It's meant to make holes. I'm liking it like a kunai. Now this one wasn't designed to be thrown. Get into that in a moment. No, get into it now. You've just stated it. The handle's awfully large, and this is awfully large, with the idea that I wanted to put a stick in here to get that grinding action, to get that spinning action. The reason I left that handle so large, I don't think I really thought much about it. It's only now afterwards that it's like, I'd like to change that and make more of them. But I think in my mind, they're kunai. So back to kunai, that's why I want to have them throw ability, but probably still leave. Instead of making the handle, oh my God. I state one thing just to go back on it almost immediately. I want to leave the handle the same size. I want to make the tongs, the teeth stronger, wider. Is it so much of a boring tool at that point? I don't know. Because right now, it's hand to hand. I have two of them. And as hidden as just being able to strike with the ends not even thinking upon adding those 2 tines. It's like holding a shuriken, but with much better grip. These have become much more interesting to me since making them. There's something about that tangibility that allows more, or at least a thought on a different pattern. Okay, so now the loud stuff begins. They're sharp. That is such a pretty shape. Tsubo Giri are complete, and I've looked up the kanji for these, and it's not exciting really. It's bore, tsubo, and giri, drill. But that makes sense. They are drills, and I've made them to be drills, but I don't know, I'm a bit of a simpleton. I want to start throwing these and look at how they can be fought with, because they're wonderful hidden tools that are really sharp. Of course, a whole video is going to be done on how these are going to work, and I have to build a few things so I can destroy them. But until then, having this complete makes me quite happy. There's the drill portion now, and we can imagine that one of these center parts is going to be the pivot point for one aspect. Another one of the illustrations, they put this into boards, slowly increasing the width, and then by gaining leverage on them to expand, something to put saws in, others, I imagine, just to be able to learn something. The espionage purpose of this tool, the actual use as a physical tool, and I guess a selfish point, it's going to look really awesome in the kit I've put together. But for that, I'm just going to save it for next time. So with all of this said, thank you to the members, thank you to everyone else. I'm shutting up and getting back to work.